Hi, dear students. Welcome to the virtual learning. Today, we are going to have the explanation of the lesson Oliver asks for more. This lesson is an extract from the novel called Oliver Twist. An extract means a part which is taken from the whole. This is written by Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens' full name is Charles John Humphrey Dickens, who was born on 7th February in 1812. He was an English writer. He created some of the world's best known fictional characters, and many regard him as the greatest novelist. In his writings, he mainly focuses on the social issues because he himself was a social critic. His novels and his short stories are still widely read today. Yes, many people like to read his novels and short stories. Even there are some movies based on his novels. So, the lesson Oliver asks for more is an extract from the main novel called Oliver Twist. It was Charles Dickens' second novel. Oliver Twist was born into a poor life, and he was raised in a workhouse in the fictional town that is not real town called Mudfog, which is near London. His mother died when he was a child, and his father left him mysteriously. Oliver was in the farm called Baby Care until he was 9, and there he was given only the minimal food and few comforts, and there he was under the care of a woman called Miss Munn. Around Oliver's 9th birthday, Mr. Bumble took Oliver from the baby farm and put to work picking and weaving oakum at the main workhouse. Oliver, a small boy, he works very hard for getting a very little food. This is how he spent his childhood, and there he remained for 6 months. This is the main topic that we are going to discuss and explain in this video. So, the main plot goes like this in this lesson. Mr. Bumble took the little Oliver in a whitewashed large room where there was a board meeting. Board meeting is an official discussion where the management and the administrators discuss about the upbuilding of a community. So, not having a clear and vivid idea about what is a board meeting, the little Oliver is standing in front of the meeting. Mr. Bumble said, "Bow to the board." Then Oliver was frightened at the sight of many higher officials. the officers who were sitting in front of him. He could not open his mouth or he could not control himself. Then Mr. Bumble hit with a cane. Then Oliver started crying. Then one of the officers, one of the gentlemen said, "Boy, listen to me. You are an orphan, I suppose?" he asked. Then Oliver was not knowing what is the meaning of the word orphan, because from childhood onwards he was an orphan. He could understand if he was having his parents, that he was a family member. Since he was not having any family, he doesn't know what is the difference between family man and an orphan. So he asked, "What is that, sir?" Then that officer who asked, "You are an orphan, are you?" said, "He is a fool. I thought
one of the
he was."
officials said, "You got no father and no mother, so you are called an orphan. Are you brought up by the parish?" "Yes, sir," Oliver said. "So why are you crying?" And the official continued saying, "Today onwards, I suppose you will be having your own night prayers. And in your night prayers, you will have to pray for the people who are feeding you. And also, we will bring you up like a Christian." Then he said that you are going to be educated and you are going to be taught useful trade and a useful life. So tomorrow onwards you will be there for picking the oakum. So in the workhouse there are many inmates who are going to work with Oliver. There's going to be a large ward where on a rough, hard bed he was going to sleep. Yes, many nights he was sleeping while he was having a bitter cry for the life that he is having. Poor Oliver, as he lay sleeping, unconscious about the things that are happening around him. The board was taking a great and cruel decision to change his life. According to the lesson, the gentlemen were thinking that poor people should have only 2 meals a day. For them, poor people should have only 2 alternatives. One is starve fast outside or starve slow in the workplace. So here, Oliver and his friends were given 4 meals a day and a snack break. So this was a great opportunity for these poor people. For the gentlemen, the boys are only having a great time and fun in the workplace because they have no work to do. They are only eating and playing all the time. So the board decided that the children or the boys were going to have 3 meals a day and a tea. And that meal was a thin gruel. And twice in a week they were given an onion as a munch in the gruel rice. One day, after having a very tiresome work, the boys were given the food to eat. But for them, it was not sufficient. Since they were tired, they wanted to eat more. But nobody dared to ask for more. So the boys came to a conclusion that they are going to put lots, and in each lot there will be the names of the boys. The lot that comes means the name in the lot will be the person who is going to ask for more gruel. So the children put the lots, and in the lot came the name of Oliver. Oliver, a small boy, an innocent lad, was given a difficult task. It is to ask for more gruel for all the boys. So, frighteningly and with great fear, he went to Mr. Bumble and he asked, "Sir, I want some more." Then Mr. Bumble said, "What?" Again, Oliver asked, "Please, sir, I want some more." Then there was an immediate board meeting, and Oliver was confined for the meeting. And the next morning, a bill or an advertisement was pasted on the gate, and in that advertisement was offered £5 to a woman or a man who take Mr. Oliver for an apprentice or for a trade of the parish. So this was the result of Oliver's request for asking some more gruel. So this was a social issue that was happening around the time of Mr. Charles Dickens. Yes, this may not be the exact play that was happening, but more or less this was the social situation that he came across and he had the contact of. So, dear students, understand this explanation, and in the next video we will be having a vivid and clear reading of the text.